recently bought a phone, the Moto G, and it's from Republic Wireless. And I wanted to share with you the reasons why I like it. Most of you may know from my other videos that I'm a mystery shopper, and every mystery shopper needs a good cell phone. Let me start off by saying that the price for the Moto G is $125, but the total price, once you add the first month of service and shipping or whatever else they charged, it came out to be $170. So reason one why I like my phone is because they offer plans starting from $5 to $40. Now, the way it works is that if 1 month, say if you choose the medium service, I have a $25 plan. It's unlimited talk, text, and internet on 3G for $25. And 1 month my money's running a little funny, I can change my plan to be $5 plan, which means that I can use my phone. I have a number that people can call me on, but I can only use the internet services when I have Wi-Fi. So you still have a phone when your funds are limited. So that's reason number one. Okay, second reason why I like the phone is that it's an unlocked phone, and I plan to travel internationally soon, so I'll be able to take my phone with me and just get another SIM card and not have to change cell phones. So that's reason number two, is that my phone can travel the world with me. Reason number three, I like the cell phone because it's a good size. It fits really good in your hand. It's not so small, and then it's not huge. You've seen people with those big old phones up to their ear. It just looks to me a little too big. This phone measures 5.5 inches long by 2.5 inches wide, and it fits really nice in your hands. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. The screen is not too little where you're trying to see with a magnifying glass your emails and pictures and things. You get a good size screen. I really enjoy the fact that it's just the right size. Okay, here is the side view. It's very about ½ inch thick. Here's the back view with the camera and the speaker holes you can see. And here's the front view. Another reason why I like my phone is some of the features. It has a front and back camera, so you can have the photos turn around, or you can have the camera pointed at you or away from you. And I really like that feature because I use it to record my videos. Also, it does record videos. It has a good timer. I always like to time things, and you can set multiple timers on the phone, and if you like to have a regular 5-minute timer or a 15-minute timer, all you need to do is press a button. You don't have to reset it again. So I like that. And then it has a running timer. So some phones unfortunately don't have that feature, and I thought that was pretty odd, but when I saw it on this phone, I was very happy. Another reason why I enjoy this cell phone is because it has a lot of Google apps already on the phone. It works well with the Google Plus, which is a social network for Google. It has Hangouts, and other Google apps are readily available. So when you take pictures and things like that, it's easy to upload your pictures to those websites. In some cases, they are already on the website waiting for you to share them with other people. So that's another reason why I like it. I like the Google Hangout social network, and it's already on the phone. Okay, another reason why I like the phone is that it has a good lasting battery. You can fully charge the phone, and if you use it lightly throughout the day, it'll last all day long. If you heavily use the phone throughout the day, talking and using Google Maps or whatever, it may last you maybe 4 hours. So it has a good lasting battery. So that's another plus for the phone. What I like the phone is that it has a pull down screen. In other words, sometimes your phone is making little beeping noises and you're like, what is that noise coming from? It's trying to notify you of something, but I'm not well enough acquainted with the phone to know what different sounds mean. So I can just kind of swipe my finger down the phone and it'll give me all sorts of little messages of what's the activity the phone is doing. So it's a little message center, and I really like that feature. You can do some pretty cool things with pictures. This is a picture from a video I just did about cooking. I made it black and white, and next I put a little frame around it. There's several frames you can choose from, and then you can draw on the picture. There's all sorts of things you can do to your pictures to make them kind of jazz them up a little bit. Okay, the last reason I can think of why I really like this phone is that when you take pictures, it's easy to share them with YouTube, with Google Plus, email. There's maybe 5 or 6 different sites and ways to share photos instantly, and so I really appreciate that feature. Now, the phone has a few things that I don't particularly care for, and I'd like to share those with you too. That way you have a balanced review of the phone. One thing that I can point to is that it only once everything is loaded, I only have 5.52 gigabytes of space, and with my apps I've used almost half of that, so there's not a lot of room for pictures and things like that. You can't really store a whole lot of things on the phone. You may have to get external storage, and there's not a way to put in a SD card so that you can have internal storage. So that's really kind of a bummer to me. Okay, so I mentioned that the phone works off of Wi-Fi and the 3Gs, or if you get the upgraded service, 4Gs, I think that's $40 a month. However, when you're changing over, like say if you're in an area where you're getting Wi-Fi and you're using the phone, when the phone is changing over from 3Gs to Wi-Fi or from Wi-Fi to 3Gs, you can lose your phone service. Sometimes you'll dial a number and the number will just keep going away. You have to keep dialing that number before it actually rings. So that's a little glitch that can be irritating sometimes when you're dealing with 3G. At first I didn't know what the problem was or what was going on, but then I realized that it's that changeover period that tends to make the phone a little give it a little problem. I don't particularly care for is, at least with my phone, I don't know about other people that may have a Moto G, when somebody sends me a picture via the messaging service, it acts crazy. I click on the picture and it will throw me out of the whole program over and over and over again. I find that sometimes it takes a week or 2 before that picture will actually display in my messaging, and so it's really I don't know, it can be a bummer because you are waiting for somebody send you a picture and they want to know if you've received it and you're not able to open it. So they may have to send it via email or another way, because at least on my phone it doesn't receive pictures very well in the messaging service. Okay, the last thing about the phone that I can say that may be a little not so great is that it takes a while for the phone to charge. You're not going to hook your phone up to a charger and in 30 minutes the phone is fully charged. It can take, I usually charge it overnight, but it can take 3-4 hours to get a full charge. So that's a little something that you have to make an adjustment for if you're really dependent on your phone. You have to make sure that you keep it charged up because it takes a long time to charge it back up. But overall, I can really say that the things I like about the phone outweigh the things I dislike. So that's the reason why I can say I really appreciate and like my Moto G by Republic Wireless.